Well guys, it's been a while, but I'm back. Martin's back designing the MM3 and I'm here with my ideas yet again, and why not go back to the old school Lego for a change. So I tried today in his live stream to describe what I'm calling sort of right-angled registrator. At the moment he's got a registrator that sits on top, and essentially a pin comes along, just pulls it, and there's a disconnect, so there's two pieces, and this one can be lifted out of the way in order to mute that channel. In my idea, that muting is exactly the same. This part is the part that actually pulls on the Bowden cable, and it's lifted out of the way in exactly the same way to mute. But instead of being pulled by a pin moving in the horizontal, it's pulled by a pin moving in the vertical. So imagine the wheel is coming down here, and it presses this down, pulls it. And the advantage, I think, of this is it avoids having very difficult small parts that you need to adjust for the timing here. I think this would move back quite quickly because you can have this sprung directly. The size of this wheel would dictate the size of like how fast you could repeat that one note. And this could actually be placed more or less anywhere. So although I've got it sitting here vertical, so if pins would come down this way to activate the gate. Because we're using Bowden cables, this pull can be actually in any direction. So you could sit it on top of the machine, like this, pulling down. Again, the Bowden cable will just transfer that force anyway. Or you could have it going, the wheel going the other direction, where the marbles, the pins are coming in this way, and this gets pulled down. So I think this is a versatile kind of design. Obviously you can make this any size you like to suit your setup, and I think, I had it, perhaps it was mistaken for, I had the drawing where this was like half the width of the wheel, which is ridiculous. But in the extreme, you could have it that large to place the registrators where are needed. I like this one where it registrates on the front of the programming wheel, because that means there are no Bowden cables and complex registrators and muting systems up at the top of the machine, because that's really where you want all the marble distribution to be happening. This would keep it tucked in behind all of the gates, and a very short distance from where the Bowden cables are actually going to pull open the gates. Anyway, that's my idea. Hopefully that makes more sense now.